Hi, my name is Jillian Boudreau, and I'm here to tell you today about a course that my colleague Joelle Van Lent and I are co-teaching in the spring of January 2019 through the Vermont Higher Education Collaborative. The course is called Fostering Resilient Learners, Creating Trauma-Sensitive School Communities. Joelle and I are both clinical psychologists in Vermont and have also spent quite a bit of time doing consulting and training in area schools. And based on what we were seeing in those schools, we decided to build a comprehensive course on trauma and how it impacts kids and resiliency and how to build that in a school setting. So over the course of 5 dates between January and May of 2019, we'll do a deep dive as far as the research on trauma and how it impacts early development, relationships, executive functioning, emotion regulation, all of those things, as well as specifically what we can do in schools to begin to interrupt and unwind some of those impacts and how to create school environments that can buffer some of the impacts of trauma. So that means looking at mindfulness strategies, looking at some systemic concerns and ways that we can build whole school communities that are extra supportive for kids who've experienced difficult stuff. And that also includes really looking at compassion fatigue and vicarious trauma and how to deeply care for ourselves so that we can better support those who may be struggling. The feedback that we got last year was really positive. Folks talked about how the specific strategies that came with the course were helpful. We did our best to create a training where people really could leave the same day and turn around with some specific things to try in their classrooms, and it sounds like that piece of it was successful. And in general, I think the feedback seemed to suggest that people felt there was a pretty good mix of kind of theoretical and research talk, as well as really sort of bare bones concrete strategies that could also be taught to other educators in their schools. So we're really excited about it, and we hope that if you're interested, you will contact Vermont Higher Education Collaborative and sign up. Thanks.